Welcome to another session of Wisdom Tales at Vedica Online. How difficult is our life? How stressful is our life? Today, the modern man has to manage so many things. Whether it is a family, whether it is friends, whether it is relatives, whether it is people at the workplace, we have to manage our profession, our career. There's so many aspects of our life that we have to continuously be managing. And all of this is not easy. There is stress to manage all of this. And sometimes it becomes so difficult to manage all of this stress that people go into depression, they go into anxiety. There is so much pressure all around. We are all the time being continuously bombarded with different kinds of stress. How do we manage this stress? Is it even possible to manage all of this stress? The stress becomes so overwhelming at times that we don't know what is to be done, whether this is right or this is wrong, this is to be done, this is not to be done, what is to be done. There's so much of stress involved. So friends, a similar situation happened many years ago to the great king, the warrior king Arjuna. He was also faced with a similar situation. There was a war that was about to happen. He was right in the middle of the battlefield. And when he's right in the middle of the battlefield, there is all these different kinds of stress that is coming to him. He's seeing his family, his brothers, his relatives, his friends fighting on both sides. There is this most favorite, most loved grandsire, Bhishma Pitama on the other side. His guru, Dronacharya is on the other side. There are many friends and his cousins on the other side. He's completely disturbed. He doesn't know what to do, whether this is right or this is wrong, what is to be done. A similar kind of a situation. And right in the middle of the battlefield, the great warrior who never had ever lost a battle was suddenly feeling depressed, was feeling anxiety. There was stress and he didn't know how to manage the stress. Fortunately for him, he had Krishna with him. He turned to Krishna and he said, Krishna, I just don't know what to do. And then he goes on to describe the symptoms that is developing within his body. He says that his mouth is drying up, his limbs are shaking, his hands are, the hair is standing on end. The Gandiva, famous Gandiva bow, which was firmly in his hand, is now slipping away. His legs are shaking. He's not able to stand. His whole body is trembling and his mind is reeling and he just doesn't know what is to be done. His skin is burning. All these symptoms of anxiety, stress, we can see in the personality of Arjuna. And Arjuna is crying out to Krishna, Krishna, what do I do now? Please help. And then finally, Arjuna says, Krishna, you are no more my friend. You are my spiritual master. You are my guru. Now please instruct me. And when this happens, Krishna speaks the beautiful message of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita literally means the song of God. So this is actually a song that is sung by the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. A song that Krishna sung to Arjuna, which got composed as the Bhagavad Gita. And a masterpiece for all time to come, for all humankind, a manual to know how stress is managed in our lives. Krishna explained the different aspects of our lives. And finally, when he had completed the 18 chapters, the 700 slokas within 18 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita, when the song of God was complete, he asked Arjuna again, Oh Arjuna, are you satisfied now? Do you want me to repeat this whole thing again? Are you now feeling better? And Arjuna was crying for help before the Bhagavad Gita was spoken. He is firm and he is bold and he is full of enthusiasm. He stands up and tells Krishna, Krishna, my illusion is now dispelled. My memory is now very, very clear. I know what is to be done. I am firm. I am free of all the fear. My illusion is gone and I am ready, standing here to fight. I am ready to act. A person who was crying, whose Gandhi was slipping from his hands, is now ready again, back to fight, back to take on, to act. A man who was not ready to do anything, a man who had turned to inaction, is now ready for action. That is the beauty of this message of Bhagavad Gita. The message of Bhagavad Gita actually put Arjuna from a position of being very despondent to a position of being very enthusiastic in the light of the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. This Bhagavad Gita is the panacea. This is the solution to all our problems, especially for those who think that modern day stress is too much for us to handle. And it's not that this was a message that was spoken 5,000 years ago in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and it is only applicable to that time and to that set of people. No, even today, people have experienced the magic of Bhagavad Gita and have changed their lives. In a few days from now, we will all be celebrating the appearance day of this beautiful divine song of God, Gita Jayanti as it is called. The day that Krishna spoke this message of Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. On this day, let us all resolve to give the gift of this message to ourselves, read it ourselves, and practically implement it in our lives, and also to please take it out and distribute and give this gift of joy to others, to the world, to the friends, family, and relatives who can benefit from it.